Well, good morning, and it is Friday, and Clyde, it is payday. We are so glad you're joining us at home, and thank you so much. We appreciate it. It's always a blessing when you tune in to see Cincy Lifestyle, right, Clyde?
Absolutely, that's true, and this is a gorgeous morning to have folks tune in and watch us. It's beautiful out there, but the forecast says enjoy it now.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's exactly right. Well, you know what, Clyde? Last week, we told you a little bit about the Consumer Electronics Show, you know, where tech companies bring out their most impressive inventions for the future. And so we checked up on it and followed up on this, and we found some things that really caught our eye. First, we have been waiting nearly 60 years for this, Clyde. And that, since we sat in front of our TV as little tykes, watching the Jetsons, it is here, a flying car. That's what it is. It is a single passenger flying car. It is here, it's been tested, and it seems to work. Now, the question is, would you ride in a flying car, Clyde?
Not in Cincinnati. The way we drive around here, nope. It's bad enough to be on the road on a flat surface and have us driving the way we drive. Now to be 10, 20, 50 feet up in the air, nah.
Well, okay, well, maybe you'll find this one more interesting. This one, Clyde, because honestly, I would do the flying car. I just think it would be kind of fun. But this one, I don't quite understand. It's a transparent TV. So you're watching TV, but you can see what's behind the TV. And I'm like, what is the point of this? Can you help me, Clyde?
Yes, people want to keep an eye on the wall behind the TV and see what's going on there. Maybe there's a spider. Perhaps a fly is flying around. They want to know that. It makes no sense to me either. The last thing I watch TV for is to see through it to watch somebody cooking in the kitchen.
I don't understand it. The best thing I could come up with is maybe if the kids were playing behind and you wanted to watch the kids, maybe. So you could watch TV and watch the kids at the same time, but I'm just not really sure that works. I just don't get it. So, hey, you at home, if you get it, would you hit us up on Facebook and let us know what the purpose of this is?
Well,
we
Mona,
would appreciate it.
Well, here's another something. You know you have that cousin or that uncle who's going to stand behind that TV and make faces while you're watching some show, right? I'm with you. But
that is so right.
You know, I'm a boomer, and I know there are folks out there watching now saying, okay, boomer. But anyway, you know, Mona, there's a sense of satisfaction when you create something, isn't there? And even more so when that something you create is useful. That's why the owners of Petals and Wicks Candle Bar are saying that people fall in love at first pour when they create candles. So we're going to find out a little bit more about that with a deeper dive into this business with Sherry Hoskin. She is the owner of Petals and Wicks. Sherry, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Thanks for having us, Clyde. Welcome to the Candle Bar.
Listen, I'm excited about this. So tell us how you came up with the idea for this business in the first place.
Well, it's kind of ironic that we have a candle bar because my husband and I have never been scent people, candle people. But, you know, previously to the candle bar, I am a floral designer for faux flowers, and I did all kinds of really cool things. And so we wanted to bring in some wholesale candles, and we started doing some research, my husband and I, and we came across the candle bar out in Amherst, Ohio. We made a trip out there. I always joke around with him and say he went kicking and screaming because it was in January and it was cold and it was nasty outside, and he went kicking and screaming for the 4-hour trip. And once we got there, though, when we made our first candles, we just absolutely fell in love with the whole experience of spending time together, creating scents, and just doing that. And so we made the decision to bring in candles into our candle bar. That's where petals come in our name and the wicks come in to our name. So we join the two together. Don't get to do as many flowers as I used to, but that's okay. We're enjoying making sense with the people that come into our candle bar.
I love it, making sense. So talk to me a little bit about what the process looks like. What would I do if I came to make a candle?
So what happens when people come into our candle bar is they come in, they smell our wall of scents. Right now we have about over 100 scents. If it's seasonal, we could have upwards of maybe 120 scents at any given time. And they just grab a candle and they smell those candles. They write down 5 to 10 scents that they like. Then they go over to our wall of candle containers, pick a container, sit down at the candle bar, and then we help them blend up to 3 of those together to create their own custom scented candles. And then one of the fun things they enjoy doing is naming that candle. When they get done creating the scent, they'll name it, they'll decorate their labels, and we get some real creativity going on here between the scent and then designing their own custom label that will go onto their candle container.
Just a little bit of time left. Off the top of my head, has anybody named a scent Clyde yet? I'm just checking.
Clyde? No, but you know, we do have a mandel candle section that my husband has created. Clyde might need to be added to that.
I think it does. I think it does. All right, right quick, I know there's seasonal fragrances. Just a very little bit of time left. What's the hottest fragrance going right now?
Apple maple bourbon by far. It's an awesome scent. It could really be used year round. It is definitely our hot, trendy scent in the candle bar.
All right. So if people want to get more information, connect with you, how do they do so?
Yeah, they could go to our website at pedalsinwicks.com and they can purchase from there. They can make a reservation to come into our candle bar.
All right, Sherry, I think.
Or Facebook as well.
Okay. All right, Sherry. I think Clyde will work. Just give it a try. Just check it out.
We will try that. We'll let you know how it turns out.
All right. Thanks so much for talking to us.
Thanks, Clyde.
Mona?
Hey, I hope Allie was listening. That apple maple bourbon. She'd love that. All right, well, tell me if this sounds familiar. You were going to hop on that Zoom social hour or happy hour, but chose not to for some reason. You know, fear can be a powerful motivator, but a confidence coach says, and author says, the keys to overcoming this can be found inside you. And I want to welcome today to tell us more, Jessica Bettencourt, the author of I Almost Canceled, Showing Up When Fear Tells You to Stay Home. And thank you so much for joining us today. I appreciate it.
Good morning, Mona. Thank you so much for having me. I'm delighted to be here.
Well, wonderful, because this is a great topic. So what inspired you to write the book?
Well, I talk to women and quite honestly, men as well, all the time that have this dream or this passion inside them that they want to pursue, but for some reason or another, they have allowed the noise of society to convince them that they're not capable or maybe their dreams aren't worth it. So I wanted to share my story to show people that you absolutely are capable. You don't have to come from wealth. I come from very humble beginnings. You don't have to have a fancy degree necessarily. I barely have a degree, if I'm being super honest. I went to 7 colleges to get my bachelor's, 5 of them community colleges, because that's all I could afford. But if you are willing to trust your gut instinct, if you are willing to set those fears aside, you're capable. And so my heart really is to encourage others to do exactly what I did. Trust your instincts, put yourself out there, understand that you are capable and your dreams absolutely are worth pursuing.
All right, so let's help some people out. You say that confidence is key. So how can people?
Yeah, so confidence is not a gene that we're born with. It's a daily decision to trust your heart, to rely on really your God-given gifts and abilities. So in the book, I help you determine your true priorities, give you practical tips on how to set some boundaries and focus on what you are called to do. And when you do that, when you trust that still small voice, when you trust your heart and you decide every day that your dreams are worth it, you are going to see your confidence soar and you're going to make a huge difference in your life and quite honestly, in the life of those people around you.
Well, you're also a coach for entrepreneurs. So what would you say is one of the biggest hurdles, especially for female business owners?
Oh, I tell you, I sometimes want to just shake them and say, come on, girl, you've got this. But truthfully, it is self-doubt. It is allowing the pressures of society, the noise around us, the comparison that we often do. It's allowing those things to stop us. And I am truly an advocate for you to understand that success looks different for all of us. So don't compare, don't look around. Allow your success, whatever that is for you, allow that to drive you. And once you decide that it's worth it and you go for it, you're going to be amazed at what you can do.
You know, I believe that. So you have written this book. Let us know how we can pre-order the book and learn more about you.
Oh, Mona, awesome. Thank you so much for that. So you can find me at jessicabettencourt.com. And this is the book you're looking for. And you can find it on Amazon, Barnes & Noble, Books A Million, and on Audible. And I'm the voice reading it. I hope you'll enjoy that. So I'm excited to get it out there. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. This is really a good idea. So, hey, unlock that confidence within you. Jessica, thank you so much. I appreciate you coming on.
Thank you, Mona.
Now, coming up here on Cincy Lifestyle, supporting your health. As the saying goes, an ounce of prevention is worth more than a pound of cure. We're going to talk to a practicing physician and reality TV star about how to be more proactive when it comes to your health. Then, if you're looking for a bright smile for the new year, then look no further. A lifestyle expert will tell us more about how Power Swabs can transform your smile in just a matter of minutes. Plus, be sure to check us out on Instagram. We post all kinds of polls, questions, and behind-the-scenes pictures while we're safely out in the community, so follow us on Instagram at Cincy Lifestyle.
Well, if you think having a white, bright smile will cost too much money, or it's too time-consuming, or the idea of having sensitivity issues keeps you away from that confident white smile, we have a secret that we want to share with you. And here to share it with you and tell us all about it and just how easy it is to whiten and maintain a bright white smile is my friend Scott DeFalco. Thanks for joining us, Scott, and we're going to jump right in. Tell us all about Power Swabs.
Oh my goodness, Mona, Power Swabs is certainly not a secret. In fact, it's really the leader in the teeth whitening industry and changing the way we whiten our teeth in this country and around the world for the last 6 years, because we've gone worldwide with it now. And the reason why it's been so popular, actually 3 reasons why, is that you're going to get results in less than 5 minutes. We're going to do it without sensitivity. I'm glad you brought that up at the top, because that's the biggest complaint people have about the other products. But it also works on all dental surfaces, Mona, which is a big deal because people pay a lot of money to get those procedures done. Over time, their smiles go uneven because they stain. Not anymore. Power Swabs will lift those stains, get you back to the bright white smile you had when it was done.
All right, so we're looking at a two-step process, right?
Yeah, it's a quick two-step process, and I brought a fun video, Mona, of time-lapse of 2 raw eggs that we use. And I don't know about you, but I cannot start my mornings without my coffee like millions of other people. So we took a raw egg and we put it in coffee for only 30 minutes. You see it right there. And then for 3 hours. But even after 30 minutes, Mona, coffee can significantly stain your teeth. But with Power Swab's quick two-step process, we're first removing the stains, then we're whitening it. You see it right there. The stains are gone. It's pretty incredible.
That is incredible, Scott. So, you know what? Power Swabs has some other features that makes it so popular. So talk about that.
Yeah, it's great. It's so easy to use. And I'm going to show your viewers what they just saw with the egg video, Mona, because when you get the Power Swabs in the mail, you're going to get a box of 7 stain-out swabs, a box of 7 whitening swabs. You're simply just going to pop it open, rub it on your teeth, just like this, just like you saw in the egg video, for only 2 minutes. That's it, Mona. And with the stain-out swab, again, we're removing the stains, not covering them up like the strips in the trays, but we're also hydrating our enamel. That's why you don't get the sensitivity. The other products take the moisture out. That's why they hurt so much. So you do that for 2 minutes, pop open the whitening swab, another 2 minutes, and I'm done, Mona. In less than 5 minutes, you're going to get, on average, you're seeing it on your screen right now, 2 shades whiter. After the very first use, you're only going to do that once a day for 7 days and get 6 shades whiter. Best part, results us up to 6 months. Like I said, incredible product, and people just love it.
All right, well, let's get it into the hands of people. Tell us how they can get more information and get this product.
Yeah, first their hands, then their mouth. But we're going to give you our biggest discount ever, 40% off, plus free shipping, plus for free the on-the-go stain-out quick stick for the daily maintenance, Mona. Usually when you get a free gift with things, it's not that great. This rocks. Use it after your morning coffee or lunch. It's like brushing your teeth without having to. Rub it on your teeth for about a minute or two, lifts the stains before they set in. The best part is that it's free. The only way to get that deal is to call the 1-800 number on your screen. There's also more information and updates at powerswabs.com.
All right, Scott, thank you. You know what? You're incredible and you rock. We appreciate you coming on the show.
While COVID-19 is the biggest challenge facing Americans, that does not mean the normal health issues we face each winter have gone away. To dig into this with us a bit more is Dr. Contessa Metcalf, a preventative medicine physician in Atlanta who is one of the co-stars of Bravo's hit show Married to Medicine. Dr. Contessa, thank you for being with us this morning. You tell us that prevention is more important than ever this year. Why is that?
Absolutely. In the midst of a pandemic, we're forgetting about the basic things. Getting 150 minutes of aerobic exercise every week, sleeping 7 to 8 hours a day, eating well-balanced meals, like with, mostly a plant-based diet, and making sure that you're getting enough omega-3s. Now, that is a challenging part because it's hard to ingest enough fish in your diet to get that. And so my personal recommendation is to try Krill Oil. Now, what makes pure Antarctic krill oil so wonderful, it's a superior omega-3 because it has excellent absorption compared to fish oil, and best of all, my patients love the fact that it has no fishy aftertaste. And it does support our big 6, the immune system, our hearts, our brains, our joints, our eyes, and skin health. And what makes it so amazing is actually certified sustainable. So it is doctor recommended to increase your levels of omega-3.
You know, you talk a lot about being proactive about supporting our health. What would you recommend we do this winter?
Well, the most important thing is to not forget that even though you're mostly inside, you are still being exposed to harmful UV rays. And so my personal recommendation is to wear a broad spectrum sunscreen every single day. That means 365 days a year. Cerave is wonderful. The Cerave Hydrating Mineral Sunscreen Sheer Tint is actually 100% mineral sunscreen, and it allows it to reflect harmful UVA and B rays, and it's formulated with 3 essential ceramides, so it helps to restore and protect the skin barrier while still locking in moisture for long-lasting hydration. And it gives you that healthy glow, and it blends seamlessly into every single skin tone.
So what are some other easily preventable health issues?
Yeah, well, just making sure that, of course, with the holidays and, sports seasons, we're overindulging and we're all suffering from heartburns. And so if you're proactive, you're keeping something on hand like Tums Naturals. Now, which makes Tums Naturals so wonderful and preventive medicine certified is that it is free from artificial dyes and artificial flavors. And it goes to work in seconds to give you a fast and powerful relief from heartburn, and you can still enjoy those sweet, savory, and spicy foods that you love.
Okay, give us a common preventable, I'm sorry, go ahead.
No. And you're going to ask about something else. And I think, just like I almost forgot, another thing people forget is their oral health. As a mom of 3 little kids, you got to make sure that you're constantly keeping those teeth brushed. And when you go to the dentist, you're getting that stamp of approval. And so my personal recommendation is Oral-B IO. Now, what makes this toothbrush so amazing, it gives you that professional clean feel at home. And I personally love going to the dentist. And so what makes this brush so unique, its features include IA recognition technology, it has a cool interactive display, and a smart pressure sensor. And that is important because most people tend to overbrush, and this smart pressure sensor helps you from overbrushing. So
all right, right quick, just a little bit of time left. Can you share any advances in preventative health care that we ought to know about?
Well, just making sure that you're still worrying about your mental health, you're getting some fresh sunlight, going outside, maintaining social distancing, of course, but getting some vitamin D. And if you forgot anything or if you have some more questions, I'm sure they'll all be answered on tipsontv.com. So just check out that website.
All right, Dr. Contessa, thank you so much for sharing that knowledge with us. We appreciate it.
Thank you. It's my pleasure.
We'll be right back. All right, take a look out there. Looking at a sunny sky this morning, but don't let that fool you. We're going to cloud up again as the day goes on with a chance of precipitation late in the day. But hey, Mona, it's Friday. As you pointed out, it's payday. What can go wrong, right? What can go wrong?
That is right.
That's exactly right. Hey, folks, we appreciate you checking in with us on Cincy Lifestyle for this Friday. We certainly hope you have a great and safe weekend and make it a great day. Hey, thank you so much for watching our video. Now, if you liked what you saw, hit the subscribe button. You can also check out full episodes of the show you've never seen before or watch your favorites again and again. And as always, be sure to make it a great day.